There are two types of countries in this world. One that's benevolent and the other that is malevolent. The Wuhan virus pandemic has clearly put every country in either of the baskets. No points for guessing that China is in the latter. It is malevolent. It exported a deadly virus and it created hurdles for countries who were trying to get vaccines. I'll give you an example. Taiwan. China created hurdles for Taiwan. China reportedly forced Germany's BioNTech to pull the plug on its deal with Taiwan, not give vaccines to Taiwan. And that's not it. China also used vaccine diplomacy to pursue geopolitics. In other words, it weaponized vaccines. Case in point, Paraguay. China told Paraguay it will get millions of doses of Chinese vaccines, but on one condition. Paraguay should snap ties with Taiwan. Why would China do this? Because it claims Taiwan as its own territory. It tells the world to follow a one-China policy. It says countries should not have diplomatic ties with Taiwan. They should only see it as a part of China. So most countries in the world follow suit. They do not recognize Taiwan. They've bowed to Chinese pressure. Only 15 countries have formal diplomatic ties with Taiwan, and Paraguay is one of them. In fact, it is the only South American country to recognize Taiwan, and China wants to change that. During the pandemic, it began putting pressure on Paraguay. What happened next? Taiwan approached India for help, and India shipped 100,000 doses of Covaxin to Paraguay. The shipment was dispatched on the 26th of March. It was sent as a gift from the government of India. And that's not all. Reports say India will be sending another 100,000 vaccines to Paraguay. Taiwan said India's vaccine Maitri will, quote unquote, relieve a lot of pressure for a lot of countries. What does China say? It denies using vaccines to persuade Paraguay. It hasn't responded to reports of India sending vaccines. As for India, Paraguay is not an exception. It is one of the many countries that India has helped during the pandemic. As we speak, Indian vaccines have reached 84 countries across the world. And this includes grants, commercial shipments, and vaccines given as part of the COVAX Alliance, the Global Vaccine Alliance. India's vaccine program is being lauded globally. This is something that China wanted. Share/sell its vaccine globally and earn a lot of praise for it. So China offered free vaccines. It also offered loans and deals. But the world remained wary. And when China failed in its mission, it started crying foul. Chinese media accused India of interference, of preventing Chinese vaccines from reaching South Asia. It also questioned the efficacy of Indian vaccines. India shipping Covaxin to Paraguay is like hammering China's Achilles heel. It is not just a reminder of China's failed vaccine nationalism, but also of India's growing closeness to Taiwan. Earlier this week, India and Taiwan exchanged condolences, and that had the dragon breathing fire. The Chinese embassy in India was quick to put out a statement. Let me quote. There is but one China in the world. Taiwan is an inalienable part of the Chinese territory. All countries that have diplomatic relations with China should firmly honor their commitments to one China policy, which is also Indian government's official standing, unquote. As I said, an exchange of messages between New Delhi and Taipei. Taiwan condoled the killing of 22 Indian security personnel in the state of Chhattisgarh in India. And India expressed its condolence for the victims of the Taiwan train mishap. India's message was a clear shift from the past. This time, India did not refer to Taiwan as Chinese Taipei. Take a look at what India said. We are deeply saddened by the loss of so many lives in the railway accident in Taiwan. Those words are too bitter for China to swallow.